Hello and welcome to part 2 of my vlog, the episode of my vlog from Totuwe Dylan in the Holy Land, marvelous Bet Guvrin Maresha National Park. Part 2. Okay, we can see Tel Maresha Mound in Arabic. Tel Sandahana. Sandahana, it's of course, they just changed the name. This is the Church of Sandahana. It's the Arabic version of Saint Anne. Saint Anne, the mother of Maria, grandmother of Jesus. Very impressive church. It's a Byzantine church, and then the Crusaders rebuilt it. I think it's 9 or 10 meters height. It's amazing. We can see here how it was in the 19th century, in the 21st century. Not too much left. The story of Saint Anne, Hannah in Hebrew. So whenever you know a Jewish girl, her name is Hannah. It's the original of Anne, Anna, etc. There is 3 places that the tradition locates the birthplace of Anne, the grandmother of Jesus. One is here in Tel Maresha. One is in Jerusalem, north of Temple Mount, Saint Anna Church, a few meters before the beginning of Via Dolorosa. And the third one, the latest one, is Crusader times. It's from, what a nice butterfly we have here. It's in Sipori, not far from Nazareth, which is the most logical place to locate the house of the grandmother of Jesus. Anyhow, it's a marvelous one, impressive one. Come and visit. This is the Bell Cave, the north one. The Bell Cave is actually a quarry, because as you can see there, we have a layer of limestone, which is hard, and beneath it, layers of chalk, which is soft, so it's very easy to dig in it. So what they did, they just drilled, let's say, some hole. They penetrated the hard rock, and then they expanded the pit, the quarry, as a cave, as a bell, like a bell, therefore the name. By the way, what you see, we're in a cave, but the ceiling was collapsed. We can see part of the ceiling here and there. So let's go inside. Okay. What I will notice, you can see a fig here, which means we have a bat, fruit bat here. They eat fruit and the products, the grains, the seeds, let's say. And we have a new trees. You can see such. Yes, we're in the middle of quarry. Here there is a nice demonstration. Okay, we can. A few years ago, this part fell down from the ceiling, therefore there is a new path. And then parts which is not allowed to enter. You see the old path and the new one that we step on, sorry. Okay, you can see very clearly the hole, and from there they just dug, and enormous spaces. Once I see some the colors and due to the water. In the past, there were here some concert because the acoustic is very good, but due to the problem of security, it's not allowed anymore. Interesting thing here that we can see here, by the way, it's written in Arabic, Allah. It's from the early Muslim period. Someone wrote here Allah. Just amazing, such a marvelous place. Let's go down. It's not the birds, it's some annoying kids. Amazing. Outside there is someone who sells whistles, so we have to suffer it. So many rooms, spaces, chimp. You can see the kid here with the whistle. Very impressive. Okay, let's go out and if the other bell cave is open, we'll go inside. If not, we'll go to what I think is the highlight of the site, the amphitheater. Let's go. This is the southern bell cave. Unfortunately, it closed due to security problem. I said it was a quarry, but I didn't say a quarry of what. Here you can see how the ceiling was collapsed, and you see all the rocks here. They use the chalk, once for brick, and secondly in lime production. Before the reinvention of the concrete, they used to use this lime to build houses, etc. I think this is a more impressive one, but unfortunately, as you can see, the pillar which supports the wall, the ceiling here. Okay, let's go to the highlight of the visit, the amphitheater. Just before the amphitheater, notice this romantic, you see the heart shape in the cave. Nice. We are going to enter the Guvrin amphitheater. You can see here the symbols of the two Roman legions, the 6th one, Ferreta, and the 10th one, Fertensis. And of course we have the symbol of Rome, SPQR. You can see it on sewage cover in Rome, by the way. Probably it's Senatus Populusque Romanus, something like this, the Senate and the people of Rome. Don't confuse between theater and amphitheater. Amphitheater is double theater. Theater is half circle and for shows, comedy, etc. Amphitheater, it's whole circle for lions, gladiators, etc. In Israel, we have only two, in Bet Shan and here. Okay, and this is a little bit nicer. You can see all the seats here. And just imagine the audience here. By the way, there, the Crusaders photos will go in later. And here we can see the arena. By the way, arena in Latin means sand, because the sand had to absorb to all the blood. Therefore, the modern word arena came from Latin, from the amphitheater. And another interesting thing that there's a strong connection, strong link between the amphitheater and Facebook. If you remember, at the end of the battle, the governor, thumbs up, he will live, thumbs down, he will die. Like this symbol, and Facebook took it. Okay, let's dive inside. Okay, this was the corridor of the gladiators. From here, they were before the battle, and from a certain door, they just entered to the arena. And just imagine for yourself, you're a gladiator. Gladiators were criminals, slaves, prisoners of war, sometimes even volunteers who wanted to earn some money. So you're a gladiator. The crowd is shouting under you. You're going out and you don't know what you should expect. Animals, another gladiator, another gladiators. Which weapon will they have? So, and just try to imagine the feeling of the gladiators. When you stand here, you are so alone. Okay, by the way, you see these columns because in the Byzantine period, they said, oh, it's idolatry, so let's make here a market. It was a market. You can still see the arcs. It's quite impressive. Okay, let's go to the Crusader Fortress. This is the Crusader Fortress, but beneath it we have a church. It's a Byzantine church, and above it a Byzantine church. We can see the pillars, very impressive. Okay, we can see the apse, or the apsis. Notice the cross here and here, everywhere. What's interesting, because we can see a second they reuse the flat like this. It was part of the Byzantine church, and the Crusader came and just reuse it. We can see here the lines, and there is some leaf. I will find it later. Meanwhile, we can see the apse. Very interesting, very nice. And the most interesting thing, okay, I don't see this nice leaf. Never mind. But the most interesting thing in this marvelous place is that when the Muslims arrived after the Crusader period, they built here, exactly here, they built a mosque. Okay, so we have the church which turns to the east, and soon we'll see the mihrab, the direction in the mosque of the Christian. Of the Muslims, sorry, of course, Muslims. Here we can see the mihrab. Here, this is toward the Mecca, and here we have nice demonstration. If you are a Jew, this is the direction of Jerusalem. This is the east, and this is to the Mecca. Okay, let's go to the tower. Let's go to the fortress roof observation. Here we can see a Roman bath, although it's covered with the remains of the Crusaders. We can see how they cut the pillars to two and use it as a table. Then we're climbing. Now we can see the Bet Guvrin, the kibbutz. And here we can see the nice amphitheater.
בשביל שמן זית, נכון? שם...
כן, האבן הזו בשביל שמן זית. Okay, nice tourist asked me some question about the milestone of the olive press. Okay, and here we're in the roof. The church is right beneath us. We can see Tel Maresha, an Ottoman building. This is the main road from Ashkelon to Hebron. Mountain of Hebron is there. Here we see some Crusader flags. Tel Goded. Such a lovely place. Such an amazing place. Okay, that's it, apparently. That was part 2 of the episode from toe to head, Ilan in the Holy Land in Maresha, Bet Guvrin. Don't forget the SSL. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, like.